Okay, I'm going to record a video for you here. So we are talking about the Cripple Creek version, page 14, on the 5-string banjo natural style book by Ron Middlebrook. And I'm going to play this through for you so that you can practice this at home and play along with it. The first part that we've got, the first two measures, we come in on that 4 beat, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, we've already worked on that part. One more time, the first two measures starts on the 4 beat in this version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay. Then our third measure in this version, we've got a 2/4 slide like that. So you can look at this measure and divide it in half because you've got a slide and then you've got a pull off with this too. And if you treat both of those like separate things to practice, the first one again is the 2/4 slide. Okay, and we've also spent some time just practicing that over and over again. Okay, that's the first part of that third measure. The second part we pull off like that, and we reach over that second fret on the 4th string. So that second part again is pull off, 2. Okay, so you put that together. Okay, so it's a lot to do in one measure. I'm going to repeat that a few times so you can hear how it sounds. Okay, now the very first ending we've got a hammer on. Okay, so we hammer, then pluck that B string shortly after. 5th string, 1st string open. So that little first 2 beats of the first ending. See how that works? And then that G string open, and then it takes us back to that 2 that we're going to slide back to repeat.
Okay.
So let me take the first section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Slide, pull off, 2, hammer on. And that's our slide that takes us back. Slide, pull off, 2, hammer on, and this is our second ending. Okay? So the first time through we took our first ending, second time through we took our second ending. Now after we've played our second ending, it opens up the B part of the song, which is that 2/4 slide, exactly like you've got in that third measure. 2/4 slide, 2/4 slide again, 2/4 slide again. Okay, so you got 3 of those in a row. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... Okay, so in this version, the first measure of the B part is just a 2/4 slide done twice. 1, 3, pull off, hammer. There's a lot of different versions of Cripple Creek. Sometimes it's just that 2/4 slide. Okay. This one's slide, 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 hammer, slide, pull off.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the B part, and you'll see I've got a little square and I've got the B written in. So this is where the B part starts, nice and slow. Hammer, slide, pull off, 2, hammer. Okay. So if we look at the B part and we divide it up into the 4 measures that like it's divided up into. The first measure of the B part, slide, slide. Okay. The second measure of the B part, slide, hammer. Okay. So that hammer is just like the hammer you're going to see in the first and second ending. So that's identical to that. The neat thing about this is if you can focus on the fact that there's really just 2 or 3 moves in the song that are being repeated, it takes the intimidation factor down. The third measure of the B part is exactly like the third measure of the A part.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Okay. And the very last measure of the song is exactly like the second ending of the A part. So see, you've already done your homework on a lot of these. So we put the whole song together from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Slide. Pull off 2. Hammer. Slide. Slide. Pull off 2. Hammer second ending. B part. B part repeats. Okay.
When you're doing that hammer, you're just hammering that, and then you're picking that
so
one,
I
right?
stagger that. So technically, the way that's written would sound like this.
Okay.
Where it's just right as soon as that hammer makes contact, this finger would pluck this string. Exactly the same time. I personally like it better if you stagger it and turn them into like sixteenths, like that. So there's a little bit of a hesitation.
I could definitely hear that, but
yeah. So you see, like some of these I've penciled in for you, where I've staggered them a little bit. Some of them I haven't bothered. I just want you to know to do it that way.
Okay.
Just like that slide. So if I played that exactly the way it was written, it'd sound like this. So as soon as I hit the 4 with my slide, I actually put the second string like that. So again, the first measure of the third line there, if I played it exactly the way it was written, it would sound like this. But I play it. I staggered those out instead of turning them into eighths. Okay?
I like that staggering a little better.
All right.